Hey, getting ready to go into the Valley of Giants. It's a short hike, but I love this trail. It is named for the rather large sycamore trees that line the trail. I am going to do my best to showcase them to you today, so I hope you enjoy. Love these old fallen logs. They have so much character and their own ecosystems too. All that moss has an ecosystem all of its own. It's just beautiful. I love it. But when you're out here in the woods and you see a log like this and you see all this moss on it, stay off. There's things living in it that you can't see. Be courteous. You're in someone else's home. All right, here's another giant. So it goes out that way. And then it just keeps going well above the rest of the canopy. It's a beautiful tree. Truly is a giant. Now just down here is one of my favorite sycamores on this trail. There it is. It is a massive tree. And it just keeps going. The bark is just beautiful. This is an absolutely gorgeous tree. Look at that branch there. It is huge. It is just a magnificent tree. All right, look up here. I hate this for it. People are carving in it. I hate it. I hate it, but look at that. This tree is still trying to produce life down here. Man, look at that bark. It is so beautiful. So beautiful. I'll switch here. All right, here I am standing in front of it. And that's how huge this tree is. It is just absolutely gorgeous. And it goes around there. Got to be careful. There's some ivy there. But man, this is a beautiful tree. I'm so glad I got to share it with y'all. These plants here, this here, which is all in here, this is Wingstem. And come August, mid-August, these will be 8 to 10 feet tall and have yellow blooms. Now this entire pathway, all the way down there, so you see on the banks there, there's more. So come August, all this is going to be towering over me with yellow blooms. And it makes it a really neat, kind of a magical walk. Like all of this over here is Wingstem. And it just continues down this path, just full of Wingstem. So in August, I will come back out here and show you what this looks like. Look at that. Look how much is there. Right now, you know, it's about waist high on me. Yeah, so to be continued. This is hairy vetch. It's the first blooms I've seen along these paths this year. I guess later in the year, typically, these paths are lined with just blooms. It's really pretty. It's nice. There's a lot of goldenrod in there too, it looks like. All right, and this is what the other side looks like. Here we have Silky Dogwood. One of those. Really nice. If I can zoom in on it, if I can steady it. There we go. So where I'm standing, I'm not too far from an interstate. I don't know if the mic can pick it up, but standing here, I can definitely hear the hum of the interstate. It sucks. I don't want to hear that when I'm out here. But sometimes you just gotta take the good with the bad, right? It is beautiful out here. One thing I've joked with my wife about is if I die first and she buries me in a field full of people I don't know, if I can come back to haunt her, I will. I don't understand that concept. Cemeteries seem weird to me. It's like we're hoarding our dead in fields. I don't get it. You know, I understand the idea of having a place to go and, like, you know, visit your loved one who has passed away. But I'm suggesting that there are other ways that we can do this and still have that outcome where you can go and visit. You know, for me, I like the idea of, you know, putting my dead body in a root ball of a tree and planting it. To me, that sounds a lot better. You can put a plaque on the tree and say, here lies Kevin. And, you know, at the same time, my body is decomposing, the worms are eating me and pooping me out, and I'm becoming nutrients for the tree and the forest floor. That just sounds like a whole lot better idea than what we currently are doing and what we have done for a very long time. But if you plant a tree and in memory of your lost loved one, and, you know, you put their ashes there, or, you know, they're in the root ball of the tree, that just seems like such a nicer way to do things. It's a more poetic. And the whole idea of like funeral homes and the embalming process and the caskets, I mean, all of it is, I mean, one, it's expensive as hell. I don't want my family to go into debt just to bury me, you know. $10,000 or more just to bury me in a casket 6 feet under. Oh, I would not like that. I'm claustrophobic anyway, so I don't want that. I don't know. I don't understand cemeteries. I know I view death differently than a lot of people. I don't think my idea is wrong. There's these boxes that are made of, I think, some sort of mushroom, some sort of fungus that they'll put you in, and they'll wrap you in a fungus shroud, I think, and then just put you in the forest and just let all that just kind of eat you when you become part of the forest. And I mean, that seems like a really good idea. Just taking up all, we cut down trees so we can bury people in fields. Why not leave the trees up and put a placard on a tree for your loved one. And that's where you can go and commune with them if you want to. You can go and visit and talk to your loved one. I don't know. This is just me rambling, but I'd much rather be buried somewhere out here. Well, maybe not out here. This will probably end up being a strip mall one day. But maybe my family can hike a couple miles up into the Smokies and toss my ashes at the bottom of a tree. Any tree will do. But that's the way to do it, I think. Let me know what you think. So I am now on the Louisville Loop. The Louisville Loop is around 80 miles long. It takes you into Louisville, actually. But if we continue going the way we're going, we can follow this all the way to Pope Lick State Park. I will go there in a different video. There's some nice hiking there. But I'm walking back to the car now, so let me see if I can show you where we're at here. So I parked right around there, and then we entered the Valley of Giants just off of there. And then we hiked all that all the way around to right there. That's where we came out. Then I crossed over the creek and went hiking back over there. And then now we're back over here. There we go. Imagine about half a mile from the car at this point. Anyway, thank you for coming along on this hike. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, opt outside.